Hello, I am Johanna Perez, and this is my leadership journey. Here's an overview of the topics I will be discussing in this video. First is my leadership before I began my organizational leadership applied major coursework. Second is a reflection over the 6 applied major courseworks. Third is describing my leadership style now. Fourth, discusses my future and the continuation of my leadership journey. Who was I as leader at the beginning of the applied major coursework? Prior to the start of my applied major coursework, I considered myself as a democratic leader. In my previous job, I was a lead program specialist. During my experience at this program, I was mentored by an area manager. She recognized my strengths and experience in the educational setting, and that set me apart from my coworkers. Her ability to make our group participate in the decision-making process allowed us to exchange ideas freely. When I got promoted to the lead position, I oversaw a team at an elementary school. I then adopted her democratic leadership style to manage the after-school program team as well. It was one of the most effective types of leadership I've ever experienced in my work history. By adopting this style, I have the ability to make a fun and respectable work culture. The contributions of the team led to higher productivity and increased group morale. But even with strong belief I made in the democratic style, I lacked the information to understand the different types of styles. So I asked myself, what are the different styles of leadership? After all, leadership is not defined by one set path. What did I learn from issues in organizational leadership? I learned about various theories of leadership, consisting of trait theory, where there is a belief that there are natural-born leaders. It is dependent on the qualities and skills a person has naturally, like being a strong communicator and listener. I also learned that the transformational theory is fairly like democratic leadership, but is intended to explicitly change or transform an organization. Transactional leadership theory is completely opposite. This is mostly used for military operations or organizations that work well in a structured and directed environment. Overall, I learned that leadership includes managing change, fostering innovation, and ensuring that the organization is aligned with its values and mission. I believe this sets the tone for the following courseworks. What did I learn from data-driven decision-making? In this course, I took a deep dive into understanding KPIs, or otherwise known as key performance indicators, which gauges a company's overall performance. It was one of the more challenging courses to apply the correct key performance indicator to the situation. The goal of data-driven decision-making is to make objective and evidence-based decisions that help organizations achieve their goals successfully. What did I learn from behavior ethics and leadership? In behavior ethics and leadership, I gained the basic understanding of the ethical dealings and moral leadership. It was a challenge to describe and analyze ethical issues, but once I've gained the ability to do so, I was able to apply critical thinking skills to resolve the ethical issues. Some ethical issues we discussed are harmful work environments, discrimination, unrealistic or unachievable goals. Unethical issues are a slippery slope. But after completing this course, I gained the confidence to identify and solve the problems. After all, effective leaders must not only exhibit positive and ethical behavior, but also inspire and motivate others to do the same. What did I learn from leadership theory? In leadership theory, I gained a deeper understanding of how and why people lead the way they do, with the focus on characteristics and behaviors that people can adopt to become a better leader. I really enjoyed this section of my applied major coursework. I was able to discover more of what I familiarized with in leadership. This course explained that an organization's success may be a result of its leadership. This course provides an understanding how leadership can be applied in different settings. What did I learn from leading change? In the leading change course, I discovered how to assess the need for a change. Once it has been identified, I would need to develop a successful plan to determine the change as effective as possible. It is important to understand the principles and practices of management. Keeping up with the social, political, and cultural environment will determine the impact it makes on the organization. Effective change leaders are able to create a positive and inclusive environment where all individuals are valued and supported in their pursuit of personal and professional growth. What did I learn from Capstone? In my Capstone classes, I had the opportunity to showcase the knowledge I've obtained from my applied major coursework. Having created multiple video presentations and essays that once proved as a difficult task were less of a daunting task now. I believe that is due to the fact that the information I need to share was information that I understood and believed in. Even toward the end of my bachelor's degree journey, I analyzed, evaluated, and problem solved to produce my best works. My leadership today would be described as a situational leadership style. I enjoyed researching this style the most. I like the idea of weighing the many variables that make up an organization to determine the best route to lead employees toward a common vision. I am open to new knowledge, ideas, and I'm willing to try new methods. As cheesy as it is, you cannot appreciate success without having gone through some failure. I believe in constantly learning, and after completing my time here at Texas A&M, I am more than prepared than ever to lead confidently. Now, let's discuss my future. Where do I go from here? What do I need to do to continue my leadership journey? I plan on continuing my education to become a certified teacher. I plan on becoming an educator for a while now, but after learning about organizational leadership, I'm leaning toward a different path. Regardless of the direction I lean toward, I am equipped to be an informed and ever-learning leader. I believe that true leadership is not about having power over others, but about empowering others to reach their full potential. As a lifelong learner, I strive to continually improve myself and to pass on what I have learned to others. Through my leadership, I aim to create a positive, inclusive, and growth-oriented environment where all individuals are valued and supported in their pursuit of personal and professional growth. Thank you for following my leadership journey.